You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and welcome to episode number 21 of The Path to Paris. Now, we're going to kick this one off by jumping into our trade pile to see that we have sold Matuidi for 1,500 coins after we bought him for 1,100, and also sold a couple of bronze items that we got in a free pack from our daily gifts. So, the rest of the stuff just isn't selling, so I'm going to discard it all, can't be arsed with it anymore. And if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out FUTCoinEmporium.com. Their link will be down in the description, a fast, cheap, and reliable coin service. Now, I went and did a trading session, and in this trading session I picked up a Napoli away kit. The Napoli away kit is very popular because it looks like an army kit. So I picked up one of these kits, wanted to go and check how much I should list it for, and as you can see I found a whole load on buy nows for about 1,100 coins, and I was like, I bought mine earlier for 1,100 coins, I'm just going to bin them all, relist them for 1,500 and make a quick profit on all of them. You've got to be mindful when you're checking prices. Anytime you see a chance to make some coins, do it. There is nothing stopping you, and it is well worth it. Also in the trading session we picked up some Roberto Martinez, the manager from the BPL that is Spanish, the only rare Spanish manager I believe, so he's a good one to trade with. A lot of people will want him. Picked up a load for 400 coins each, trying to list them up for 650 each, so a decent little bit of profit to be made on each of those. Had more success with him in the past, but as more and more packs are opened, his price obviously goes down and down eventually to where he's a discard value card, and that's a little bit of a shame, but these things happen. Anyway, you can see that we have 13 points from our first 7 games in the division, I believe, which leaves us with 3 games to get 4 points to secure the title. If we secure the title, we'll be taking down 5,000 coins. That's a pretty hefty whack of coins, so that's what we're going to be aiming to do today. So our first game is against a 3-4-1-2 team. It's got Lukaku, and it also has Sturridge up front, but then he's moved the Jovetic from striker to a centre mid, which is very strange, but he's playing at McCann, so this guy is clearly absolutely nuts. And we managed to take the lead in what was a very, very difficult game, and you can see how difficult it was to score, because the only way I could manage it was to head the ball onto the post off the back of the keeper and then roll it into the net. Maurice was the goal scorer who was in for Menez, who had no fitness, and we end up winning the game because that was in the 86th minute and he had no time to reply, so I was pretty happy about that. Bet you I skill you. You didn't skill me, so you owe me some money, I guess. And we take away 503 coins from the result. Managed to shade it on the old chances front. As you can see, we had 6 shots, 1 on target, and he had 3 and 0, so he didn't even challenge the goalkeeper. And we are now only 1 point from securing the division title. We've got 2 games to get a draw. It's possible, very possible indeed. Now, I've been asking a lot about chemistry styles over the last couple of days, and I've been wanting to put one on Lucas. Now, the reason I wanted to put one on Lucas was because he's going to be a long-standing member of the team. He's always going to be playing whenever I can play him because he's the best right mid for PSG. So I was like, what card do I want to buy to put on him? And I ended up going with the Catalyst. Now, let me give you my reasons before you go, oh, you're a pacer. Now, the reason I wanted to do it is because I believe that when you put a chemistry style on a player, you should be putting it on their strengths and not trying to boost up their weaknesses, because by boosting up your weaknesses, you're actually decreasing their their strengths, because a basic card will give them +1 on every stat, but if you put another chemistry style on it, it actually takes those away. So I'm going to put the Catalyst on him because it will give him plus pace and plus passing, and that is a massive thing because Lucas is getting a heck of a lot of assists for the team. Now, I believe that if he is having a pace boost or a passing boost, he's going to be able to get down the wing better and also do a lot better passes as well, and that's what he's doing. That's what he's been doing for the team the entire time. He's been going down the wings, causing problems. He's on the overlap all the time. He cuts inside, and he is there to provide balls to the strikers. So I thought that the pace and the passing were perfect for him. He's now going to be absolutely rapid with the extra pace, and he's going to be able to do a lot of very good passes. Now we go into our next game, and we come up against, well, a pretty difficult opponent, to be honest, because he took the lead through Samir Nasri in the 5th minute, and I just want to show you or prove to you that putting that was on Lucas was a good idea, because almost immediately Lucas gets himself an assist. 26 minutes in, there's Cavani heading it in. Very nice work from Lucas to actually cross that one in, and a good conversion from Cavani, that's for sure. Pastore manages to get our second to put us into the lead, and at this point I was like, okay, let's just hang on, because, you know, then we'll actually get the 3 points instead of 1, and we will of course get that division title. We managed to concede from a corner in absolutely disastrous fashion. Did you see the way that Sirigu punched that into his own net? What an idiot. However, Pastore was on the prowl today, I guess, because he managed to score his second goal of the game in the 67th minute when he took it off him. Then you can see here Lucas, lovely little dribble, using that pace and the beautiful passing to cross it into Pastore, and Pastore completes his hat-trick. Now that is pretty impressive, you have to admit. It's 4-2 at this point, and I was like, that's game over, we've won, until he managed to score 2 in the last 2 minutes of the game, and they weren't even goals that I was like, I just couldn't do anything about them. There was a cross and a finesse shot. There was nothing I could do. And if you want to see how well Lucas played with that Catalyst card on him, he managed to get man of the match despite Pastore having a hat-trick. Lucas managed to get man of the match with 2 assists, and it goes to show that overall his passing and all of the other stats that they take into account when they choose like the player ratings were a lot higher than a player that had managed to get himself a hat-trick from left mid. So that was pretty impressive, and we do take down the title. Even though it was only a draw, it should have been a win, but it's only a draw, and we do take down 5,000 coins for our efforts. Now, I went away and did a huge trading session. As you can see, I have pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of contracts that I've bid 150 coins on, hoping to pick them all up, obviously sell them on for like 200, 250 coins, and that'll mean that we'll make lots of a small amount of profit, which will add up to a lot of profit. So that's my plan on that front, and hopefully all of those are going to expire without people outbidding me and all that jazz. So we're going to go into the tournament now. I decided that I would play a tournament or a couple of tournament games just to give some rest to my front men, you know, play Maurice and take my wingers off and all of that jazz, give some people some space to go out and play a little bit. And we come up against a 4-1-2-1-2 Serie A team. Looks pretty dangerous. But the guy just decided to leave in the 20th minute. I was like, or not even the 20th minute, in the 10th minute. I was like, what the hell is going on? And I had to go and find myself another opponent pretty quickly, which was a bit of a shame, hoping to actually come up against him. The only thing was, obviously, because I was resting everyone for that game, means that they've all got fitness again. No problem for me. Would have been nice to get a few more coins, but you know, you can't win them all. So we're going into the final game of the episode, and we come up against a 4-2-2-2 Bundesliga team. However, it does have Closer at striker, so it's not a full Bundesliga team, obviously more like a German team. But anyway, managed to get down the line with Lucas using that pace, nice roulette to get past his man, and he finesses that one in the 9th minute. And oh my god, ever since I put that Catalyst card on Lucas, he has been playing out of his skin. It has been ridiculous. So I feel, for me, that I made the right decision. I don't know whether you guys agree, but that's just the way I feel, you know. I just love him with that Catalyst card on him. And Pastore managed to make it 2. Maurice managed to make it 3. Yes, this is a bit of a whitewash, this one. And then you can see here that we managed to make it 4 in the 45th minute when we do a little overlap. And Pastore, he's been on good scoring form at the moment, hasn't he? He scored a hat-trick, and I believe he scored a double or a brace in this game as well. So that's good work from him, and it was good to see. However, I was actually playing him at striker, I remember, if I remember correctly, because I had taken off both the main strikers and put him on instead. So you can see there, Lucas again with man of the match, just 1 assist and one goal, so that was pretty good. I think he deserved man of the match for that, and yeah, there you go. Seems to have worked. You know, Lucas has managed to get 2 man of the matches in the 2 games that he's played ever since he's got the Catalyst card. So I don't know what you guys think. Obviously put your thoughts down in the comments section, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like. If you get to 1,000 likes, I will of course upload another video tomorrow, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.